Good morning ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 22nd March. First question is, who has been appointed as first transgender election ambassador in India? Right answer is Gauri Sawant. So recently, Election Commission of India has appointed social activist Gauri Sawant as one of the election ambassadors from Maharashtra. And this is first time in India that a transgender has been appointed as election ambassador in India. If we talk about Election Commission of India, it is a constitutional body under Article 324 of the Constitution. It was formed on 25th of January 1950 and that's why 25th of January is National Voters Day. Presently, Mr. Sunil Arora is the Chief Election Commissioner of India. There are two election commissioners. One is Mr. Sushil Chandra, who has been recently appointed as Election Commissioner. He was a former CBDT chairman. So now, Mr. Pramod Chandra Modi has been appointed as new CBDT chairman. The second election commissioner is Mr. Ashok Lavasa. Election Commission was also in news as recently Umesh Sinha panel submitted its report on digital media and campaigning. This Umesh Sinha panel was constituted by Election Commission of India. If we talk about election, recently Assam also started an initiative I Help to promote digital electoral literacy. Next is, who is the recipient of 2019 Abel Prize for Mathematics? Right answer is Miss Karen Uhlenbeck. She has become the first woman to win the Abel Prize. Abel Prize is considered as the Nobel of Mathematics. If we talk about few other awards and prizes, recently DRDO Chief Mr. G. Satish Reddy has been awarded Missile Systems Award by American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. On the other hand, recently, Mr. Thanga Darlong was conferred first Atal Bihari Vajpayee Lifetime Award for preserving musical forum. Mr. Thanga Darlong is the last tribal musician to play rosam. Rosam is a bamboo-made flute-like musical instrument. On the other hand, recently Japanese architect Arata Isozaki won Pritzker Prize and Mr. Ved Rahi was selected for prestigious Kusumgraj National Award for Literature. It was also in news that Indian Air Force Wing Commander Mr. Abhinandan will be the first recipient of Bhagwan Mahavir Ahinsha Puraskar. The award is instituted by Akhil Bharatiya Digambar Jain Mahasmiti. Next is, which country has topped the 2018 report on patents filed by the members of WIPO's Patent Cooperation Treaty? Right answer is USA. So as per the recent report, USA is on the top in terms of patent applications. USA is followed by China and Japan. If we talk about India, the patent registrations in India showed a impressive growth. In 2013, it was approximately 1500, while in 2017, it increased 27%. If we talk about WIPO, that means World Intellectual Property Organization, the headquarters of WIPO is in Geneva in Switzerland. The headquarters of WHO is also in Geneva in Switzerland. WHO was formed in 1948. The headquarters of ILO, that means International Labour Organization, is also in Geneva in Switzerland. ILO was formed in 1919. On the other hand, headquarters of WTO, that means World Trade Organization, is also in Geneva in Switzerland. WTO was formed in 1995. It was in news recently as India has withdrawn Most Favored Nation status from Pakistan. This status was given as per WTO norms. India granted this status to Pakistan in 1996. Next is, what is the theme of 2019 World Sparrow Day? Right answer is, I love sparrows. So every year, 20th of March is celebrated as World Sparrow Day and the theme of this year was I love sparrows. If we talk about important days of March, 1st March is Zero Discrimination Day and the theme was Act to Change Laws That Discriminate. 3rd March is World Hearing Day. 3rd March is also celebrated as World Wildlife Day and the theme was Life Below Water for People and Planet. 7th March is celebrated as Jan Aushadhi Divas, while 8th March is International Women's Day. The theme of this year International Women's Day was Think Equal, Build Smart, Innovate for Change. And the second Thursday of March is observed as World Kidney Day. The theme was Kidney Health for Everyone, Everywhere. 15th March is celebrated as the World Consumer Rights Day and the theme was Trusted Smart Products. 20th of March is World Sparrow Day and the theme was I Love Sparrows. 21st of March is World Forestry Day and 22nd of March is World Water Day. Next is, which country has recently decided to join China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative? Right answer is Italy. So recently, Italy has decided to join China's BRI. BRI means Belt and Road Initiative. If we talk about Italy, it is a European country and the capital of Italy is Rome. The currency of Italy is Euro. The headquarters of FAO, that means Food and Agriculture Organization, is also in Italy in Rome. It was formed in 1945. Italy was also in news as recently a new Africa Center for Climate and Sustainable Development has been launched to fight climate change and to boost sustainable development in Africa. This is a collaboration between UNDP, that means United Nations Development Programme, and FAO. If we talk about Italy, Italy is also the member of G7 group. The other members are Germany, UK, France, Canada, US and Japan. Italy was also in news because of eruption in Mount Etna volcano. Mount Etna is on Sicily Island. The capital of Italy is also connected with the statute, the Rome Statute. Rome Statute is associated with International Criminal Court, and recently Malaysia has become 124th member of International Criminal Court. It has become the third ASEAN country to ratify Rome Statute after Cambodia and Philippines. However, Philippines recently announced its decision to withdraw from International Criminal Court. India is not a member of ICC. Next is, what is the theme of International Day of Happiness? Right answer is Happier Together. So every year on 20th of March, International Day of Happiness is celebrated. If we talk about happiness, last year Delhi government started happiness curriculum in government schools. Another important fact associated with happiness is that Madhya Pradesh was the first state in India to start a Department of Happiness. And recently, the government of Madhya Pradesh also started a spiritual department, and this happiness department will be incorporated into spiritual department. If we talk about Madhya Pradesh, the Chief Minister is Mr. Kamal Nath, Governor is Ms. Anandiben Patel. Madhya Pradesh was in news as recently Indore has been adjudged India's cleanest city as per Swachh Sarvekshan 2019. The state was also in news as it has launched Mukhyamantri Yuva Swabhiman Yojana. Madhya Pradesh government also announced its decision to increase reservation for other backward classes from 14% to 27%. Next is Mitra Shakti is a joint military exercise between India and which of the following countries? Right answer is Sri Lanka. So it's a joint military exercise between India and Sri Lanka. The president of Sri Lanka is Mr. Maithripala Sirisena, while the Prime Minister is Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe. If we talk about few other military exercises which were in news recently, F-Index is a Africa-India joint field training exercise between Indian Army and African nations. This is ongoing in Pune in Maharashtra. On the other hand, Al-Naga is a joint military exercise between India and Oman. Dharam Ghazian is a joint military exercise between India and Japan, and recently the first Dharam Ghazian exercise held in Mizoram. On the other hand, Sampriti is a joint military exercise between India and Bangladesh. And Menamati Maitri is also a joint exercise between India and Bangladesh. It is a joint border guarding exercise. On the other hand, Milex 18 was the first ever joint military exercise of BIMSTEC countries. It held in Pune. If we talk about BIMSTEC, the headquarters of BIMSTEC is in Dhaka. Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh, and recently elections held in Bangladesh and Ms. Sheikh Hasina got re-elected. The first summit of BIMSTEC held in Thailand and the most recent summit of BIMSTEC held in Nepal. The next summit will be in Sri Lanka. Next is Nursultan Nazarbayev, who is in news recently, is from which of the following countries? Right answer is Kazakhstan. Mr. Nursultan, who was the president of Kazakhstan, has recently announced his resignation. Recently, entire government of Finland also resigned over failed healthcare reforms. The Prime Minister of Finland was Mr. Juha Sipilä. If we talk about Finland, it is a European country and the capital of Finland is Helsinki. Now coming back to Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan was also in news as the first ever joint military exercise of Shanghai Cooperation Organization SARI-ARCA anti-terror exercise will be in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is a Central Asian country and the capital of Kazakhstan is Astana. The other Central Asian countries are Kyrgyzstan and the capital is Bishkek, Tajikistan, the capital is Dushanbe, Turkmenistan, the capital is Ashgabat, and the capital of Uzbekistan is Tashkent. And recently, the first ever India-Central Asia dialogue at the level of foreign ministers held in Uzbekistan. If we talk about SCO, it is Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It was formed in 2001. The headquarters of SCO is in Beijing in China. And 4 Central Asian countries along with Russia, China, India and Pakistan are its members. It should be kept in mind that Turkmenistan is not a member of SCO. If we talk about SCO summits, India and Pakistan became the full member of SCO after Astana summit. The most recent summit of SCO held in China in Qingdao, and the next summit will be in Kyrgyzstan. Next is, which of the following companies has launched smart steel garbage bins? Right answer is SAIL. So recently, SAIL has launched smart garbage bins. These are made of stainless steel. Now what is so special about these garbage bins? Why they are called smart garbage bins? Actually, once the garbage bin is full, it will be able to send a signal to the garbage collection vehicle about its fill up position so that the vehicle can collect that garbage and the place can remain clean. That's why it is called smart garbage bin. Now, if we talk about SAIL, that means Steel Authority of India, it is a public sector undertaking. It was founded in 1954 and Mr. Anil Kumar Chaudhary is the chairperson. SAIL is one of the 8 Maharatnas. Presently, 8 PSUs are given Maharatna status. These are NTPC, ONGC, SAIL, BHEL, IOCL, CIL, GAIL and BPCL. If we talk about steel, India is the second largest producer of steel in world. China is on first position and recently India overtook Japan and became the second largest producer. On the other hand, recently India Steel 2019 exhibition and conference held in Mumbai. Next is, who is the recipient of 2019 Templeton Prize? Right answer is Mr. Marcelo Gleiser. So Brazilian physicist and astronomer Mr. Marcelo Gleiser has been awarded Templeton Prize. If we talk about Brazil, the recent BRICS Sherpa meeting held in Curitiba in Brazil and Indian delegation was led by T.S. Trimurti. If we talk about BRICS, it is a grouping of 5 countries. These are Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. The president of Brazil is Mr. Jair Bolsonaro. The president of China is Mr. Xi Jinping. Our prime minister is Mr. Modi. Russia's president is Mr. Putin. And South Africa's president is Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa. Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa was the chief guest of 2019 Republic Day ceremony. If we talk about summits of BRICS, the 9th summit of BRICS held in China, the 10th summit held in South Africa, and 11th one will be in Brazil. If we talk about geographical location of Brazil, it is South American country. As you can see in map, Bolivia and Paraguay are the 2 landlocked countries in South America. The capital of Brazil is Brasilia. The 2016 Olympics also held in Rio in Brazil and the 2020 Summer Olympics will be in Tokyo in Japan. Maritova is the official mascot of 2020 Summer Olympics while Somaiti is the official mascot of 2020 Summer Paralympics. Thank you and that's all for the day.